Christmas special.
Gordon Rex, or The Men in Grey Suits, a tragedy.
Gordon Brown's premiership, which began in June 2007 when he took over from Tony Blair and is likely to end at the general election of 2010, is routinely described as a tragedy, often with the prefix Greek or Shakespearean. Well, here it is. Gordon Rex, or The Men in Grey Suits, a tragedy. The players: Gordon Brown, the King; Ed Balls, Minister and long-time servant of the King; Damien McBride, the King's Doctor of Spen; Charles Clark, a disgruntled former minister; Peter Mandelson, Kingmaker and Gordon's former enemy; James Purnell, an impetuous young minister; and the ghost of Tony Blair. A chorus of Labour MPs, messengers, and a herald. Act 1. Parliament Square. Dawn. A miasma hangs over the land. Enter a chorus of Labour MPs. More than 10 years ago, the mighty Blair seized our tribe and nation's helm. Under him, Labour seemed invincible. But there's something about the cut of his jib that's always rankled. From Clause 4 to Iraq has been unending woe. Look at us now, the crumbled relic of a once glorious party. Oh, woe! But see, here comes a messenger. Enter a messenger. Why all so bleak, my fellow Labourites? Have you not heard the blissful news? As day behind Canary Wharf now breaks, so comes new dawn for us and for our stricken land. You don't mean... The men of Blair are routed, and at last our Gordon rules Britannia. See where he comes. Give him the hero's welcome he deserves, the famous fearless scourge of tyrant Blair. Enter Gordon, crowned. With him are Balls and McBride, two Brownite liegemen. Clark, a malcontent, follows. Oh, my children, I know our nation reeks of spin and missing WMD. But be assured, the ship of state is safe. You know that I abolished boom and bust. The NHS was rescued thanks to me. My humble origins in lowly manse go down a treat. This is my destiny. Come, now to work. Exeunt all besides Clark and chorus. Clark. Oh, how my heart misgives. My inner eye sees great new Labour dead, our proud poll numbers dashed. So mark me, friends, be it from hubris, indecision, choose what fault you will, I say that Gordon's reign can never come to good. And worse, for him, I seem to see... The Furies? No, the men in grey suits. Shut up, Clark, you bitter fatso! Act 2. A coastal redoubt. Enter Balls and McBride, followed by Clark and the chorus. Balls. All is as was foretold. Our ratings rise, our former foes among the editors applaud. None speaks of the despised Blair. McBride, baring his teeth. And while McBride doth breathe, so shall it be. Enter a messenger, to be followed by 3 others. First messenger. In haste I come to tell our king the news. Rebels have tried to strike his homeland o'er Hadrian's wall. Quickly, where's Gordon? Enter Gordon. Here, I have heard. Gather my generals. Second messenger. Our beasts are sick from plague of foot and mouth. Gather my veterinarians, and shoot the cows. Third messenger. The rains fall hard upon the western towns. Gather my meteorologists, and bring my wellers. Fourth messenger. The people run upon a northern bank. Nationalize the sucker. Eventually. Exeunt messengers. Chorus. Such calm, such fortitude, so different from the headline-chasing grandstanding of yore, this king will surely keep our dynasty in Downing Street until the end of time. Clark. What a load of crap. Gordon, from his dais. My people, the evil ones are routed. The waters have receded. Now pledge I British jobs for British workers, a new chapter in our island story. Some that are think me too serious, my face too dour. But it at least is honest, unlike one too busy grinning wide in foreign lands to grace our shores. I am the man I seem. Balls. Now should you ask the people for their vote? The time is right to call a snap election. Now, liege. Our enemies are green. We'll grind their faces in the dust of history. MacBride. Day it, my king. Gordon. To audience. They speak the truth. Now am I at the zenith of my powers. I've proved that I was born to be a king. Now could I do it, pat, and show the doubting world, and Clark, and Blair, what Gordon Brown is made of. But do I dare? Removes crown, stares lovingly at it. Dare I now risk the crown I so desired? Act 3. The Ramparts of Westminster. Enter the chorus and Clark. Chorus. All here too well recall what then ensued. Gordon would not decide, Gordon could not decide, and in the end, what did he do? Nothing! And instantly regretted his mistake. He slammed the doors, threw royal staplers, berated his advisers and his stars. He raged at all except the one at fault. And since that time it's gone from bad to worse. Enter a herald. When Gordon bottled it, almost at once his power vanished like a hologram. The love the people owed him turned at first to loathing, then to ridicule. You know of his untimely squeeze upon the poor, of how our nation's records then were lost, and now the wild-haired seer old Vincent Cable new insults adds to Gordon's injuries. Observe, he quips, how Gordon has transformed from Stalin into Mr. Bean, tee-hee. The bastard! Herald. Alas, poor king, he roams the emptying rooms of Downing Street, wailing that traitors plot to seize his now unsteady throne. To seize King Gordon's throne? Is't possible? Yes, it is. And come to think of it, why did he get the job? Isn't he just a bit too Scottish? And why does he do that odd thing with his mouth? Clark. Told you so. Exit Clark. Enter Gordon, Balls, and MacBride. That damned Cable and that devious Clark. Yet now I seem to see a still more awful nemesis approaching number 10 to do me in, and with me, comrades, you. Who is it, Gordon? Blairites? Aye,